If you ever meet a man who lifts weights, you know immediately that he has inner self-doubt, and he wants to puff up his exterior to protect his fragile inner child. And so men who lift weights are basically fourth graders in here and down there. Real men do calisthenics, of course. We don't need equipment, we just use our bodies like lumberjacks would. I will tell you why I have returned to my roots. No weights whatsoever. So I've been doing pure calisthenics for like 6, maybe 7 years now. No weights, and then eventually I got bored. I was too strong for my own good, doing like 31 arm push-ups, and it's like, I'm bored now. I got a weighted vest. Figured I'd try that out. The real reason I'm not using it is because I just traveled. I obviously wasn't going to bring my weighted vest. That's the real reason. But I'm enjoying it so much that I might just stop using it. I miss the purity of just calisthenics, using your own body. It's very hard to injure yourself just with your own body. You could do it. The funniest meme I ever saw was, I've injured myself yawning. It makes me laugh every time, because I think I've done it too. It's like, ow, man. It's such a pain in the bitch, being a human. So, like, it's so easy to injure yourself with too much weight. You just strain a neck, your back goes out, like anything could happen. With my calisthenics weighted vest, I'm up to like 50-something pounds. It ain't right. I feel like too much pressure on these bones here. It ain't right. So we're going back to my roots. One-arm push-ups, the way they were meant to be. Although my form probably isn't perfect, I could probably go lower. It's always interesting to film yourself, then you see how much you're cheating. And it's like, yeah, those are barely reps. But I was wondering why they were so easy. I did like 29 of them. I was bored. The only thing I don't like about one-limbed movements is I need a little rest between my right arm and left arm. So like I do my left first, and then, well, I'm using mostly my left arm and left chest. There's a lot of like core muscles and groin strength being used here that you need a little break. You can't just jump into your next arm immediately. You're not gonna match the reps, because like other muscles are fatigued. So it takes a little longer. Whereas it was kind of nice having the weighted vest and doing just regular push-ups. But this is more pure at heart. So my push day was very simple. One set of one-arm push-ups, followed by one set of just regular push-ups. I'm already too big anyway. So if this ain't enough to build muscle, take it off please, because I'm too strong for my own good. I think I did like 32, which is not a lot, but it was enough for me. Now as I get ready to do some pull-ups here, my warm-up consisted of walking to this park. And I'm definitely not wearing my fiance's mother's jacket because I didn't prepare in a cold Ottawa climate. I would never do that. I wouldn't wear women's clothing. My warmth was number one priority. I didn't just pack t-shirts to come to northern Ottawa. I knew it would be cold here. It's not a woman's coat. I don't know what you're talking about, fashion boy. Now for pull-ups, I'm used to doing weighted pull-ups, and I had to return to my roots. I can't just do regular pull-ups. It's not going to do much for me. So I'm just easing into the one-arm stuff again. So I'm just doing the negatives. I just took it easy. I did 3 negatives on each arm, and that's not so bad. I was a little afraid there. I thought my arm might have snapped out of its socket, but I was like, okay, I can do this. I remember those being so hard. My left arm was a little more awkward. I had the strength, but I was like, for some reason I couldn't get up. I was like, oh, maybe I'll use this one. Awkward transition there. I don't know what I'm doing. I wrote a book somehow, The Monkey Strength, and it is available down below, by the way, for 10% off for you homies. You know what I mean? 20% off. You share it with a friend, you both buy it. The funniest thing about this park, so like I just did that one set of negatives, and then I'm doing regular pull-ups. I see this park. I'm right in that building behind, and I was like, oh, there's a park. Like, I need a pull-up bar. That's the only piece of equipment I need. And so I see this thing, and it sucks. Like, that top bar is way too thick, and these ones are just positioned awkwardly, and it's a terrible park. And I'm like, damn, that kind of sucks. I walk like 10 feet to the left, and I see this like calisthenics park right next to it. I didn't even see the thing. It's pull-up bars designed by God. And I was just like, wow. After seeing that, I was like, good one, God. You're funny, aren't you? Funny guy up there. Just, it's so funny. Little things like that happen to me where I just think, God, you are funny. You're the funny one. I was walking in a mall the other day, and like I'm in a rush, I'm getting home, I'm ready to eat, and so like I'm walking fast, and then there's like old people in front of me, and they're kind of slow, and I'm like, just part the sea, God. And he did. He literally parted the sea for me. It was hilarious. They just moved, and I was like, wow, that is good, thank you. And I'm walking, and I'm like, you're the best, God. And then he made some woman walk right in front of me. It was hilarious. Like, I had a clear way, and then she just, all of a sudden, she was on her phone, and then she turned into my path, and I was like, a good one, God. Oh, I thought you were on my side, but you just had to throw a little twist in that turn. Now, the last day I filmed was handstand push-up day. Don't look at my sushi underwear. They're brand new. I just got them. Don't look at my package there. Nothing to see there. Usually, on this day, I'm doing the planche holds. So I've been trying that, but I don't have my little bars that I'm used to. And I just tried it briefly with my hands on the floor. It felt weird. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do some of these. I stopped doing these because my shoulder hurt, and I seemed to be fine. So I just did mild amounts. I didn't go all the way to the ground, but stop looking at my package, you bunch of hobos. So I just did 2 sets of those, and those are my workouts now. And that's what I do while traveling, and I might continue this when I go back home. We'll see. I don't love the weighted vest. I feel like I've become a little more bulky than I want to be, too strong, and I need to slim down into a slimmer's look. I meant swimmers. Oh boy. I think when people prefer the swimmer's body, it's because they're tall people. I've realized that. Short people can't swim, and I'm okay with that. So, I don't know. My body's decent. I have too much muscle for my own good. I eat way too much meat and protein, and I want to slim down to be a skinny meat-tarian. Useless in society. So that's what we've done today. If you want to follow me, just a little side rant. I'm clearing out this house, just like getting rid of stuff, giving a lot away. I find this workout bench from like the 60s. You know Bowflex? It was before Bowflex. It was like Total Flex or something. Resistant bands attached to a bench, and I was like, I would just throw it out, but I feel like I should sell some things and give to the parents. So, side rant complete almost. I did sell it to this guy, and he was like, $50. He's like, hopefully I put it to good use. I guarantee it. That's going to be in his garage for the rest of his life, never to be touched again. That's what happens with people. They buy all this exercise equipment. You never use it because it's boring and it's useless. Just get the Monkey Strength ebook and calisthenics your way through life. And then you have a goal because it's like a video game-like program where you progress. You're a donkey bitch apprentice starting out, hoping to become a thunder monkey warlord. If you could even dream it. So it's like little progressions. Oh, I can do 40 reps now. I'm no longer an apprentice. I'm a warlord, a donkey bitch warlord. And you move up to the power squirrel. You know what I mean? It's good. I didn't steal the material. It has nothing to do with convict conditioning. I didn't just change the names of the exercises. You're stupid. It's a dumb complaint. Not even valid. So I'm gonna leave after you buy the Monkey Strength ebook and a vegetable police t-shirt. Buy it.